So can I go to bathroom?
Yeah, quickly, please, Khalid.
Teacher,
Yes.
why didn't you make the period 60 minutes in class era so we can stay in just like this the period, not exit and enter?
Well, actually, it's something from the school itself. I have to do that. So I'll try to contact
Teacher,
them
can I
regarding
read
this.
first?
Yes, all of us are gonna read. Have no worries about this. So once again, someone had that question before we just hang up the first session. So we were speaking about first how Jacqueline Woodson was speaking about her childhood growing up in Greenville and then moving into Brooklyn. She started by explaining how the rain is totally different in both places. So someone asked the question, what was that?
Me isn't teacher.
Yes, Yazan, what was the question?
Why can't he like go outside and play and
Nice,
have to stay
very
inside?
good. So now put yourself in her shoes, okay? Or better, in her mother's shoes. If you have a child and it's raining outside, would you allow him to go outside and catch a cold?
No.
So that's it. Her mother, she was very, very worried about her that if she perhaps went outside, she might catch a cold. Consequently, she did not allow her to go out. It's raining in the city of Brooklyn. It's windy. You may catch a cold. Consequently, just stay inside. Do not go out today. Stay inside. It is raining. Okay, stay inside. It's raining only because she is totally worried about her. So now let's continue reading. And me at the window, nothing to do but watch. Watch what? Who can continue?
Me Khalid Ahmar, teacher.
Me teacher.
Okay, all of you. First Khalid al-Qahtani and then yeah, and Abdurrahman also.
Watch the gray sidewalk grow darker. Watch
Okay.
the drops slide down the glasses pane. Watch people below me move fast. Hit spins. Really, there are stories in my head. Already color and sound and words.
Bravo, very good. Okay, once again, Abdurrahman.
From our teacher.
Yes, from Watch the Grey Sidewalk.
Watch teacher.
Yes.
Watch the grey sidewalk grow darker. Watch the drops slide down the glass pane. Watch people below me move fast, heads bent.
Already there are stories in my head, already color and the sound and also words. Nice, very good. We need a third one to read.
Me
Can
teacher.
I read, teacher?
يا خليفة يا خليفة.
Me
Can I read,
teacher. Yes.
teacher?
Who first?
Turkey
Me,
teacher.
teacher.
I say first.
Okay, Turkey and Abdullah, you will read the next part. We still have plenty to be read. Okay, Turkey, read it again, starting from Watch.
Watch the grey sidewalk grow darker. Watch. Back teacher.
Yes.
The
Watch the gray sidewalk grow darker. Watch
teacher, the blue marker don't keep me see the word.
My bad.
The drops slide down the glass pane. Watch. People below me move fast. Hit bent.
Already.
Already there are stories in my head. Already color and sound and words.
That's nice. Very, very good. So I need someone to explain to me those lines, starting from Watch the Grey Sidewalk until.
Teacher Iyad Khalifa.
Yes, Iyad.
she said, watch the grey sidewalk grow darker. She means that in her mind, she sees just like the sidewalk is darker, just like it's getting night, so it will be darker.
Okay.
The drops slide down like the glass pane. That means it's raining so hard that she's seeing in the window that the water is dripping down the
Bravo.
glass.
Very good. Nice.
The people just like under her next to the apartment, just like they're moving fast because of the rain.
Nice. Bravo. Very good. Nice. 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 Very, very excellent. So good so far. Okay. So simply, what is the sidewalk? If you want to hear, for example,
Yeah,
Maybe
that's
so.
next to the road.
exactly sidewalk in the rain.
Can you answer?
That's the sidewalk or the pavement, we call it. Okay. So by speaking about how the sidewalk is growing darker and darker, so it means that it's raining heavily. It's raining very, very heavily. That it started in the morning, and by raining, it still just rain until it became very, very dark. So the sidewalk or the pavement, it's becoming very dark. And also the glass pane. Glass pane are the glass in the windows. And for example, if we have a building like this, we are watching how it rains and it pours on that glass pane. And all of that tells us about how heavily that rain was. And all the people are moving very fast and their heads are bent. Their heads are bent because it's pouring or raining. So when someone his head is like that, and of course it's in rain, so we're speaking about how hard this rain and heavy it was. So by watching all of these people, because unfortunately my mother told me it's not allowed to go out. You only have to stay inside today because it's raining. So I cannot do anything but to watch. By watching the people moving, by watching the sidewalk growing darker, and also by watching the rain on the glass pane, and that people are moving very fast in order to avoid rain. Their heads are bent. Yes.
I remember I was going in my dad's work. His work is like full of glass, and it was raining that day, and there's like trees falling from how hard the rain is.
So you were watching the rain pouring on the glass pane, and just seeing that scene in front of you, it just tells you about what? What did you feel that time?
Entertained.
Yeah, entertained. But if you asked your father to go outside and play, and he permitted you, what would you feel? And if he did not permit you, what would you feel?
If he
So
said
imagine
no,
now,
I
I'm
would
feeling
be-
very happy by seeing the rain, and I asked a permission to go and play outside in the rain. And my parents gave me permission. They told me, okay, go and play. How would I feel?
happy.
Very, very happy. But on the other hand, seeing that it's raining and come on, guys, it's very happy, it's very good. But
And missing out.
your parents, yeah, they do not allow you to go out. So I'll just be in such pain. I'll just be irritated, very angry. I want to go outside and play in the rain, right? So that's it. She was just watching all of that, just watching go darker and the rain on the glass pane and people moving and all of that, but I cannot just go outside. All what I can do was already there are stories. So she was imagining stories in her head that, okay, Iyad is moving very fast and his head is bent. I think that he's late for his work. And on the other hand, I have Abdullah. Abdullah, for example, he's moving not very hard. Perhaps he's sad. Another man moving very, very hard, but he falls down. So he's in a rush for something. So she just trying to imagine stories about all the people moving down in the street. So she was watching from outside and watching people below, meaning that she was not living in the first floor, but on the third or fourth floor. Seeing all of these people allowed her to make an imagination or to create an imaginary stories and tales about those people, already color and sound and words. So, for example, I believe all of us have done that before, seeing someone for the first time. Let's see, for example, Saoud Bassem. If I saw Saoud for the first time, I can imagine his background. Oh, I think he's a very good student. He went to live abroad, perhaps, and perhaps his father is a doctor. And I start making a whole story just in my head. And because she was not allowed to go outside and play, she just started by making those stories. So, if I asked you, when it was raining in Brooklyn, did her mother allow her to go outside? Yes or no?
No.
She did not allow her to go outside. But all she did was what? Number one,
Bored watching from the window.
watching. Bravo, watching the sidewalk grow darker, the glass pane, and also the people. And also making what? Making stories about those.
Making
Making
stories about the
stories. She was
people.
imagining.
Bravo, bravo, imagining stories about the people.
About
So she was not allowed to go outside, but on the other hand, she was allowed to watch and invent and make stories. So far, so good. Any questions so far?
No, teacher, thank you.
Okay, great. Moving to the second part. Hassan Al-Muteri.
Yes, teacher.
Can you read, please? Yazan, can you mute?
Yes.
Yes, teacher.
Yes. Hassan, read, please.
I read.
Yes, already I'm drawing circle.
Already, I'm drawing circles on the glass. Humming myself some place far away from here. Down, so there was already some place else to go. You could step out into the rain, and Grandma would let you lift your head and stick out your tongue.
Be happy.
Thank you. Be happy.
Down south already feels like. Tamim, you're next. Tamim,
Teacher, can
do you
I
have a
read
mic?
after Tamim?
Yes, you can. Tamim, do you have a mic?
Me?
Okay,
Teacher?
Tamim, yes. Yes, you. Tamim
Yes. Yes, I do.
Tamim Al-Aska. Yeah, please. Can you read? Already I am.
Hello, teacher. Can you hear me?
Yes. Yes, I can hear you, Yazan.
It's not me. It's not me. I was just gonna ask. Can I read after him?
Yes, Yazan. After Tamim, you can read. Yes, Tamim. And Faisal also will read.
What?
Quickly.
I read.
Tamim first, quickly. Time, guys.
Already,
I'm drawing circles on the glass, humming myself someplace far away from here. Down south there was always someplace else to go. You could step out into the rain and grandma would let you. Lift your hand and stick out your tongue. Be happy. Down south already feels like a long time ago, but the stories in my head take me back. There, there set me down in Daddy's garden, where the sun is always shining.
Very good, Tamim. Okay. Yazan?
Yes, teacher.
Yep.
I read it again, or
Yes, again.
already I'm drawing circles on the glass, humming myself some place far away from here. Down south, there was always someplace else to go. You could step out into the rain, and grandma would let you lift your head and stick your tongue out to be happy. Down south already feels like a long time ago, but there's stories in my head take me back. There set me down Daddy's garden, where the sun is always shining.
Nice, very good. Last one, Faisal. Faisal Al-Turki.
Yes, teacher.
Yep. Already I am. Yes.
Okay. Already I am drawing circles on the grass, humming myself someplace far away from here. Down south, there was already someplace else to go. You can step out into the rain, and grandma would let you. Lift your hand and stick out your tongue. Be happy. Down south already feels like a long time ago, but the stories in my head take me back there. Set me down in Daddy's garden, where the sun is always shining.
Very good, Faisal. Excellent. Khalid Hussein. Khalid. Okay, Khalid, what do you understand from that? So here in the first 3 lines, she's saying that already I'm drawing circles on the glass, humming myself someplace far away from here. So what does this mean? Khalid, can you raise your voice? Okay, she's drawing circles on the glass and Abdullah Billahid.
Yes, teacher.
Yeah, Abdullah, what can you understand from that?
Teacher, I'm not Abdullah. I'm Abdul Ilah.
Abdul Ilah, I'm so sorry. So Abdul Ilah, what do you think of this? Can you imagine what she's speaking about? Already, I'm drawing circles on the glass, humming myself someplace far away from here. What does she mean by that? And what place is she speaking about? So, someplace far away from here. What is the place she's speaking about? And also, what here refers to, once again. Who can answer?
Iyad Khalifa.
Yes. Iyad, tell me what is some place, and Faisal, tell me here. Some place is what?
Teacher, some place is a place, but she didn't mention where. It's just like any place.
No, not any place. Specific place. She was born in that place.
Teacher, it's
Yes.
Daddy's garden.
Daddy's garden is in that place. That place name was what? Starts with D.
Khalifa.
Yes.
Yes. It's Brooklyn.
No. She's living now in Brooklyn. But she was born first in
South Carolina.
In Greenville, South Carolina, Greenville. The place is called Greenville in South Carolina. But right now she's living in Brooklyn. Right?
Sorry,
Once
teacher, I
again.
was lagging.
Never mind. Could happen to all of us. So she was born in Greenville. That's the place she wants to go back to. And she's living in Brooklyn right now. So by drawing myself circles on the glass, I'm just humming. Humming means
Basically like making sounds.
like making sounds as
Like
singing. Singing in a very, very low voice. Something like that. Humming. So she was singing about going back to the place she was born in. The place was Greenville. And now she's living in Brooklyn. But the question is, why? Why does she want to go back to Greenville? And of course, the answer is in the next
because she
stanza.
misses it. She misses Greenville, I think.
Yeah, she misses Greenville very, very much. Pourquoi?
Because they had memories there.
Yeah, they had memories there. Speaking about the memory of rain, down south, there was always someplace else to go. Someplace else to go. Not like this place. In this place, always stay inside in Brooklyn. Stay inside. But, yes?
Teacher, even because when she was in Greenville, she she has her grandma there, and she can always go out in the rain and play, just like open her mouth.
Exactly, yeah. Because there was always someplace else to go in Greenville. So if it were to rain in Greenville, okay, by imagining that it was raining in Greenville, there is some else to go, somewhere else. Like, Grandma, can I go outside? So Grandma would let me go. She would let me go. On the other hand, here in Brooklyn, when it rains, my mother will not allow me to go outside. So you can lift your head and stick out your tongue, and you can always be happy. So you can go outside in the country yard in Greenville and play in the rain, as we said. If it's raining right now and all of us want to go outside, consequently, if our parents allowed us to do that, we would be even more happy. But if they did not allow us to go, we will not be such happy. So in that place, once again, in Greenville, her grandma allowed her to go out. And by going out, she can lift her head to accept the rain, to let the rain fall on her head. And also she can stick out her tongue in the rain, enjoy it, being happy. Of course, all of that as a kid, a young kid. Okay? Down south also already feels like a long time ago. That's a very, very perfect quotation. Feels like a long time ago. So someone told me that he used to live in Chicago.
Yes, teacher, that's me.
Okay, yeah. When exactly did that happen?
It's about when I was 4 to 5.
4 to 5. So we were speaking about approximately 7 years, right? So you still have like a flash of memory from that place. But to you, it's like a very, very long time ago. Because right now in Riyadh, you have fresh memories. You have other memories that replace the memories of the previous place. So once again, to Jacqueline right now, by living in Brooklyn right now, for her, the memories from Greenville feels like a very, very, very long time ago. But the stories in my head take me back there, meaning that although I still have many, many stories about my new place, Brooklyn, but also I have a story that can take me back to Greenville because I have memories. So the stories here, a very, very good question. The stories here that takes her back to Greenville is like the stories she make about the people moving in the rain, are they the same stories? Are they the same? Yes or no?
Teacher, can you أدخل في answer?
Yes.
No, teacher, they're not the same. At Greenville, she used to have other ones, but here, because she wasn't allowed to go out, she had to just like look at the window.
So the stories here are real or not?
Yes,
Although
they
there are stories in my head about the people moving. So the stories about the people, it's not real. Because making stories about people, okay, when we see someone and we make a story about him. On the other hand, the stories in my head about Greenville, they are real stories because they are memory, right? So she has two types of stories inside her head. One that is real about the place she was born in, which is Greenville, and other stories about the people moving and walking in the rain, and those stories are not real.
Teacher, the break now.
Okay, guys, that's it for today, and we shall continue tomorrow. Any questions so far?
Bye, teacher.
Okay, goodbye.
No, teacher.
Okay, you will find that on Classera.
Bye, teacher.
Okay. Goodbye, everyone.